Hello, happy 2025. As we launch into this exciting journey, this next chapter, many of us, I'm sure, have already outlined our goals for the new year, be it personal, professional, and all in between. As we set our sights on these aspirations, these goals, there's an essential element that can often be overlooked, and that's conflicts within self, conflict of self. While we may recognize and work to resolve conflicts with the teams we lead or serve, self-conflict sometimes, that internal barrier and struggle that we create ourselves, can quietly work in the backdrop and hinder our progress. So let's talk about this today and how we might overcome self-conflict. First of all, it's important to understand where self-conflict comes from. It may come from a number of areas, including doubt and fear, questioning ourselves, getting into starting to work an objective and go, and then question whether it was the right one. Why am I doing this? Should I be? Expecting perfectionism can be another source of self-conflict. We're not perfect. It's one step, it's one breath, it's one movement forward at a time, always. Procrastination can certainly get in the way and create self-conflict. That can be a real quiet one for me. Negative self-talk, beating ourselves up, not forgiving and allowing ourselves to have the grace that God gives us for ourselves. And misaligned priorities. Maybe not truly understanding what that main thing is, as Stephen Covey stated. It's important that our priorities are what we schedule. So watch for that doubt and fear, that perfectionism, procrastination, that negative self-talk, and those priority aspects. So with these obstacles, we can feel buried at times. Almost they become insurmountable as we look into them, but they're really not. Growth begins when we recognize and confront each and every one of these internal challenges head on. How might we do that? Well, first, embrace self-awareness. Always know that self-awareness is an in-the-moment aspect. Self-awareness is ongoing. We have a chance to learn about ourselves, what we were able to accomplish, and what we learned about ourselves, and how we might deploy those learnings. Next, focus on progress, not perfection. Again, one step at a time, one accomplishment at a time. Yeah, we may get bumped back a little bit, but we can get right back in the motion of going forward and utilizing that momentum. Third, reframe our negative thoughts. The moment that we understand and feel that negative thought, that negative self-talk occurring, switch it around. Hit the stop button, hit the erase button, and start from the positive aspect. We always begin. And this is what we can control. We begin with where we are. Next, prioritize our actions. Visit and reflect and ask ourselves, are we? Am I truly working on the priorities daily that I've set forth? Will these priorities help me obtain my objectives and goals? And finally, seek support. Let others know, let someone know what your objectives and goals are for the year. And let them know when you're struggling with that self-conflict. Ask them to hold you accountable. So let me recap again. How might we get past those sources of self-conflict? Be self-aware in the moment, every moment. Focus on progress. Forget about being perfect. Reframe negative thoughts and make them positive thoughts. Prioritize our actions. Those actions we take must be aligned to meet the goal or the goals that they can be applied to. So ask ourselves, is this item on my schedule today going to help me move closer to that goal? And finally, seek support. We're not in this alone, not by any means. So I ask you, my friends, and I challenge you, I challenge all of us, as we move forward in 2025, take a moment today. Reflect. What self-conflicts have held you back in the past? What maybe have you already felt holding you back now here in the early stages of 2025? And then identify a step or steps you can take to move beyond. Remember, it's about attacking head on. You matter, you count. You're going to get those goals this year. Be open and understand that it's an uphill journey each and every way. I appreciate you. I hope you can stay intentional and stay empowered. And let's grow forward together. God bless.